Talk English, making English easy.
Hit subscribe and let's get talking.
Hello there! Welcome back to our channel, Mia English Talk. It's wonderful to have you with us today. I'm Mia.
Hi everyone, and I'm Leon.
On this channel, we're here to help you practice authentic, everyday English.
Please, if you enjoy what we do, support us by clicking the subscribe button and giving this video a like.
Yes, that's right. We really appreciate it.
Today, we're going to explore a topic that comes up all the time.
Exactly. We're going to discuss our work lives.
Let's dive in. So Mia, how are things with you today?
I'm doing really well, Leon. How about you? How are you doing?
I'm feeling a bit tired, but I'm fine.
Tired? What's making you feel tired?
I got up very early this morning, extremely early. The sun hadn't even risen yet.
Oh my! Why did you have to wake up at such an early hour?
My cat demanded his breakfast. He was incredibly noisy.
Your cat sounds amusing. What's his name, remind me?
His name is Buster. He's a large orange cat.
I remember Buster. He's a wonderful cat.
Well, sometimes he behaves well and sometimes he doesn't. What about you? Did you get good rest last night?
Yes, I slept beautifully. I had some tea and spent time reading a book before going to sleep.
Oh, that sounds peaceful and relaxing. My house certainly isn't peaceful in the early morning.
Well, I'm hoping you're not too exhausted for our conversation today.
No worries at all. I'm prepared to chat.
Wonderful. So today our subject is discussing your work life. Leon, what's your profession? What kind of work do you do?
I work as a graphic designer.
A graphic designer. How interesting. Could you explain what a graphic designer does?
I create visual designs using a computer. I develop logos for businesses.
Logos. Can you explain what a logo is?
A logo is an identifying image for a business. For instance, a major company like Apple uses an apple as their logo.
Oh, I understand now. So you designed the Apple logo.
Well, not specifically the Apple logo, but yes, I create images similar to that. I design websites to make them visually appealing. I create images for advertisements and posters.
That sounds like an enjoyable profession. Do you find satisfaction in it?
I absolutely love it. It's extremely creative work. I get to work with countless colors, I can spend entire days drawing and designing, but occasionally it becomes a bit challenging.
Why does it become difficult?
Well, sometimes the computer runs slowly. Sometimes a client will say, "I'm not happy with this color, Leon. Could you please modify it?"
Oh, I can relate to that. So you adjust the color.
Yes, I make the change, then the client responds, actually, I preferred the original color better."
Oh, that's frustrating, but it's also quite funny. You're incredibly patient, Leon.
I do my best to remain patient. It's simply part of the profession. So tell me about your work, Mia. What's your occupation?
I work as a teacher.
A teacher. That's a truly meaningful job. What subject do you teach?
I teach English, specifically to young learners.
Young learners, what age group are they?
They range from 6 to 10 years of age. They're quite young indeed.
Wow, that must be really fascinating. Is your classroom noisy?
Sometimes it becomes extremely loud, but it's also incredibly enjoyable. The children possess tremendous amounts of energy.
I can remember being a child myself. I had enormous energy too.
I can imagine that. My students love singing songs and participating in games.
Do you sing along with them?
Yes, absolutely. We perform a song about the days of the week. We sing another one about the weather conditions.
Could you sing a bit for me right now?
Oh, no, I can't sing at this moment.
All right, maybe on another occasion. So, do you enjoy your role as a teacher?
I absolutely adore it. It requires hard work, but it's deeply rewarding.
Rewarding? What exactly does rewarding mean?
It means the work brings me happiness and fulfillment. When a student masters a new word, I experience great joy.
That's truly a wonderful feeling. For me, when a client appreciates my logo design, I feel equally good.
So both of our professions bring us that rewarding feeling.
Yes, that's absolutely true. Where's your workplace, Mia? Do you teach at a large school?
I work at a small language school. It's located close to where I live.
That's very convenient. Do you walk there?
Yes, I walk to my workplace. It takes approximately 10 minutes.
That's ideal. I have a home-based office.
You work from home every single day?
Yes, every day. My workspace is inside my apartment.
Is that beneficial? Do you appreciate working from home?
Most of the time, yes, it's extremely comfortable. I can even wear my pajamas while working.
You actually work in your pajamas?
Sometimes, yes. However, it does come with certain challenges.
What kind of challenges?
Well, occasionally I feel somewhat isolated. I don't have face-to-face contact with my colleagues.
Do you have numerous colleagues?
I have 5 colleagues, but I only interact with them through the computer screen.
Through the computer screen. Oh, so you conduct video conferences?
Yes, we have video meetings every Monday morning. We discuss our ongoing work.
That's wonderful. What are your colleagues like?
They're really great people. Ben talks a lot during meetings. Sarah is very organized and helpful. I enjoy working with them even if it's only through video calls.
That sounds nice. And what time do you usually finish work?
Oh, that's quite a lengthy day. I finish at 3:30 in the afternoon.
3:30? That's fantastic. What do you typically do when work ends?
I visit the supermarket, I take walks through the park. Sometimes I arrange coffee meetings with my friends.
That sounds delightful. When my work concludes, I feel very exhausted. I usually just watch television.
What programs do you watch?
I enjoy comedy programs. I appreciate laughing after a demanding day.
I'm fond of comedy shows as well. We should discuss television programs during our next conversation.
That's an excellent suggestion. So, what aspect of your job brings you the most satisfaction, Mia? The best part? Definitely the children. Without question, it's the children. They're so joyful and inquisitive. And what presents the greatest challenge? The most challenging aspect is witnessing the children's sadness. Sometimes they shed tears. I find that difficult.
Yes, that is genuinely hard. For me, the most fulfilling part of my work is creating something entirely new. I generate something from absolutely nothing.
Wow, that must provide an amazing feeling.
It truly does. The most challenging part is managing an extremely large project. Those take considerable time to complete.
Do you work on the weekends?
No, I don't. The weekend is reserved for rest and recovery. On Saturday, I tidy my apartment. On Sunday, I simply relax.
I occasionally work on the weekends. I prepare my teaching materials for the upcoming week.
So you spend time working on Sundays?
Sometimes for 2 or 3 hours, but I don't really mind.
You're an exceptional teacher, Mia.
Thank you so much, Leon. And you're an outstanding graphic designer.
Thank you. Perhaps you could assist me in creating a new logo for our channel.
Perhaps I could, though I'm not particularly skilled at art.
Don't worry about that. I can guide you through it.
So tell me more details about your current projects. What are you developing right now?
At this moment, I'm designing a logo for a newly opening coffee shop. The establishment is called The Happy Bean.
The Happy Bean. I really like that name. What does your logo design look like?
Well, it features a coffee cup, and this coffee cup has a smiling expression. It displays a cheerful face.
A coffee cup with a smile. That's such a charming concept.
Thank you very much. The client specifically wants the color brown, but brown feels somewhat dull to me.
Could you combine brown with a different color?
That's an excellent idea. Perhaps brown paired with orange.
Orange represents happiness.
Gets? Orange is cheerful like sunshine.
Precisely.
I'm going to experiment with that. Thank you for the suggestion, Mia.
You're most welcome. Maybe I could become your assistant designer.
Perhaps you could. So, describe your classroom for me. What does it contain?
My classroom is filled with various colors. There's a large world map displayed on the wall.
Oh, that's lovely. Do your students enjoy looking at the map?
Yes, they absolutely do. They enjoy pointing at various countries. They inquire, Teacher, what country is this one?
That's so endearing. What other items are in your classroom?
There are numerous books available. There are toys specifically for the younger students. There's a large whiteboard. I write new vocabulary words on that whiteboard.
Do your students get to use the whiteboard?
Yes, they do. Occasionally, they approach the board and create drawings. They absolutely love drawing.
Maybe I could come to your classroom and show them how to design logos.
That would be absolutely wonderful. They would be thrilled by that experience.
So describe a typical day for you from start to finish.
All right. I arrive at the school at 8:15. I organize my teaching materials. The children arrive at 8:30. Initially, we greet each other and perform a good morning song.
A good morning song each day?
Every single day. It's part of our routine. Following that, we study new vocabulary words. For instance, during the previous week, we studied words related to food: apple, banana, bread, milk.
These are essential words.
Extremely essential. Afterward, we participate in a game using those new words. After the game, it's time for a brief break period.
What activities do the children engage in during their break?
They run around and play actively. They consume a small snack. Then we return to the classroom and read a brief story together. Finally, we complete some writing practice and then say goodbye.
That sounds like an incredibly busy day.
It's certainly busy, but it's enjoyable. The day passes very quickly. What does your typical day look like?
Well, I begin at 9 in the morning. First, I review my email messages. I drink my first cup of coffee, naturally.
Of course.
Then I examine my task list for the day. I have numerous tasks that need attention each day.
What types of tasks are on your list?
I need to sketch new design concepts. I need to communicate with clients via telephone. I need to revise previous designs. Every single day is somewhat different.
That sounds fascinating. You never get bored.
No, boredom never happens. However, sometimes my eyes become tired from staring at the computer screen.
Oh, that's not healthy. What do you do when that happens?
I stand up from my desk and gaze out the window. I walk around inside my apartment. Sometimes I have conversations with Buster.
What kinds of things do you say to Buster?
I ask him, "Buster, do you find this color appealing?" He typically responds with, "Meow." I believe that indicates yes.
I suspect it actually means he's feeling hungry.
You're probably correct about that.
Do you participate in meetings?
Yes, we conduct a team meeting every Monday morning. We discuss our projects for the upcoming week.
Is that meeting typically long?
Sometimes it extends quite long, other times it's brief. It varies. My colleague Ben tends to talk extensively, so occasionally the meeting becomes lengthy. However, he's humorous, so it's okay.
Yes, it's fine. We share many laughs during our meetings. Our teacher meetings tend to be more formal. We discuss assessments and individual students.
That sounds significant, though perhaps not as entertaining.
No, not particularly entertaining. But Mr. Davis, who's my supervisor, occasionally brings cookies for everyone.
Cookies? I'm very fond of cookies. That's the sign of a good supervisor.
Yes, he's an excellent boss. What abilities do you need for your work, Leon?
Abilities? Well, I need to possess strong drawing skills. I need to understand various computer programs. I need to demonstrate creativity. And I need to actively listen to what my clients want.
That's a valuable skill. Listening holds great importance.
It's extremely important. What abilities do you require for teaching?
I need to demonstrate patience. Children often ask the identical questions multiple times.
Oh, I completely understand. That requires tremendous patience.
Absolutely. I also need to be highly organized. I need to carefully plan each lesson, and I need to show kindness consistently. The children need to feel secure and content.
You possess all of those qualities, Mia.
Thank you, Leon. That's incredibly kind of you. Did you always dream of becoming a graphic designer?
No, not throughout my life. When I was young, I dreamed of becoming a pilot.
A pilot who flies airplanes?
Yes, I wanted to explore the entire world, but then I developed a passion for art and drawing, so I transformed my dream. What about your aspirations?
I always wanted to pursue teaching. I used to play school with my toys. My toys served as my students.
That's absolutely adorable. Your toys must have learned extensively.
I'm certain they did. If you weren't working as a graphic designer, what profession would you want to explore?
That's a challenging question. Perhaps a chef. I enjoy cooking food.
Really? I wasn't aware of that.
Yes, it helps me feel relaxed. What about your alternative?
If you weren't teaching, I might try being a tour guide. I enjoy meeting new people and sharing information about my city.
You would excel as a tour guide. You're extremely friendly and welcoming.
Thank you kindly. Maybe we could both have secondary jobs someday.
Maybe we could open a coffee shop for chefs and tour guides.
With a logo created by you, naturally.
A smiling coffee cup design.
Absolutely perfect.
Well, Mia, I believe we've discussed our work extensively today.
We certainly have.
I feel like I can visualize your classroom clearly now.
And I feel like I've gotten to know your colleague Ben and your cat Buster quite well.
They're both significant parts of my working life.
That sounds like an excellent plan.
You know, we utilized some valuable vocabulary about jobs today. Should we clarify them for our viewers?
That's a fantastic idea. Let's provide a mini vocabulary review session.
It's similar to a brief English lesson within our conversation.
Exactly right. We can discuss the words we used and explain them in simple terms.
Perfect. Which words should we clarify first?
Let's begin with client. You mentioned this word repeatedly.
Yes, that's true. A client. A client is an individual or business that compensates you for your work or your services.
So, in your case, a company serves as your client. They pay you to design a logo.
Yes, precisely. For example, the Happy Bean Coffee Shop is my client.
And for a hairdresser, the individual who receives a haircut is the client.
That's correct. A client is similar to a customer, but typically for professional services.
Understood. Next word, rewarding. I mentioned my job is rewarding.
Yes. What does rewarding signify again? I recall it was a positive feeling.
It is an extremely positive feeling. If something is rewarding, it creates happiness and satisfaction within you. It makes you feel that your work holds value and importance.
So, assisting others is frequently rewarding.
Yes, teaching brings me rewards because I help children develop their learning.
And for me, completing a beautiful logo design is rewarding. It feels absolutely great.
It's an emotion in your heart that you've accomplished something worthwhile.
I appreciate that word. All right, my turn. Let's explain coworker. A coworker is an individual who works alongside you. We share the same supervisor and we work in the same location or for the same organization.
That's absolutely right. You and I are coworkers on this channel together, and Ben and Sarah are your coworkers at your graphic design company.
Yes, correct. Another term for coworker is colleague, but coworker is more commonly used, I believe.
I agree with that. It's an extremely useful word for workplace settings.
Definitely. All right, your turn once more. Let's explain convenient.
I mentioned my school is convenient because it's situated near my residence.
Yes, exactly. If something is convenient, it provides ease and saves you time or effort.
A brief walk to work is convenient. An online supermarket is convenient because you can purchase items from your home.
A smartphone is convenient because you can accomplish many tasks with one compact device.
It's the opposite of difficult or complicated.
Precisely.
Now, let's consider some additional words from our conversation. What about skills? We discussed skills required for our jobs.
Oh, excellent choice. Skills. A skill is something you can do well, something you've learned how to do. For example, drawing is a skill. You're skilled at drawing.
And speaking English is a skill. Our viewers are actively practicing that skill at this very moment.
Exactly correct. Cooking is a skill. Operating a computer is a skill. So everyone possesses numerous skills.
They absolutely do. Another word is routine. I mentioned we follow a routine in my classroom.
Routine. What constitutes a routine?
A routine is the typical, normal method you use to do things, the sequence of activities that you perform regularly.
So, my morning routine consists of waking up, drinking coffee, checking my emails.
And my classroom routine is singing a song, learning new vocabulary, playing a game.
So, a routine is similar to a plan or habit for your day or your week.
Yes, precisely. It provides structure so you know what will occur next. Children respond well to routines.
I appreciate routines as well. They provide comfort.
I agree completely. All right, one final word. How about project?
Project. I use that term constantly.
A project is a specific piece of work. It has a starting point and a conclusion. So creating one logo is a project.
Yes, correct. I'm currently working on a new project for a coffee shop. Constructing a house is a major project. Planning a vacation can be an enjoyable project.
That's very true. So a project is similar to a task, but often larger and more complex.
Yes, exactly. I manage multiple projects simultaneously.
And I prepare my teaching projects, my lessons, every single week.
So, we both work on projects regularly.
We certainly do. Let's review one final word, responsibility.
Oh, that's quite a lengthy word.
Responsibility. It is long, but it's extremely important. A responsibility is something you must do. It's your obligation or your duty.
So, my responsibility is to complete my projects by their deadlines.
And my responsibility is to care for my students and facilitate their learning. A parent carries the responsibility to provide food for their children.
A driver bears the responsibility to drive safely.
So it's a serious term.
Yes, it is. It means you must do something important.
Yes, absolutely. It's about trustworthiness and doing what's right. All right, let's quickly review them all together. We covered client, rewarding, coworker, convenient, skills, routine, project, and responsibility.
That's 8 vocabulary words.
I believe that was an excellent review session. I hope it proved helpful for everyone watching.
Remember, you don't need to master all these words immediately.
No, just listen carefully and attempt to remember 1 or 2 new words. That's an excellent beginning.
Learning English is a project, and you're all performing wonderfully.
We believe that is genuinely rewarding.
It truly is.
Well, Leon, I believe we've explored our jobs thoroughly today.
We really have covered a lot. I feel like I can visualize your classroom and your students clearly now.
And I feel like I've become acquainted with your colleague Ben, your supervisor Sarah, and your cat Buster quite well.
They're all significant parts of my work life. Even Buster plays a role.
So let's reflect on what we've practiced today. For everyone who's watching, we explored many aspects related to professional work.
Yes, we began with a straightforward question. What do you do? That's the most common method to inquire about someone's profession. What do you do? Or what is your job?
And we responded with, I am a teacher, and I am a graphic designer. Then we elaborated on what we do in our professions. I teach young children, and you create logos using a computer.
We also described our work environments. You work in a school setting, and I work from home.
That's correct. We use the phrase, I work from home. That's an extremely useful phrase in modern times.
We talked about our colleagues and our supervisors. Remember, a coworker is an individual you work alongside.
And we examined our daily schedules, what time we begin work and what time we conclude. I start at 9 and you start at 8:30.
You finish considerably earlier than I do. I finish at 3:30, but sometimes I prepare teaching materials on the weekend.
And we discussed the positive aspects and the challenging aspects of our professions. The positive aspects bring us rewards. The challenging aspects can be exhausting, but that's perfectly normal for every job.
We also studied some new vocabulary words together, including client, routine, and skills.
I hope listening to our conversation provided good practice for you. You can listen to it repeatedly to strengthen your listening abilities. And you can attempt to shadow us. That means you speak simultaneously with us. It's excellent for improving pronunciation.
Now it's your opportunity to participate. We have a question for you today.
Our question of the day.
Yes, we genuinely love hearing from you in the comments section. It's also excellent practice for developing your writing skills.
Today's question is, what is your job? Or what is your dream job?
Yes, please share with us. You can compose a brief sentence. For example, I am a student. That's an extremely important job. Or I am a doctor, or I am a cook.
If you're not currently employed, you can describe your dream job. What profession do you aspire to in the future? For example, my dream job is to be a pilot, or I want to be a musician.
You can use our sentence structures. I am a, or I want to be a.
We will read every single comment. We're always incredibly happy to read your responses and learn more about each of you. It helps us create better videos tailored to your needs.
Also, if you have suggestions for our next topic, you can share them in the comments as well. What should we explore during our next conversation? Perhaps hobbies, or food, or holidays.
Let us know what interests you most.
Before we conclude, a heartfelt thank you to everyone who subscribes to our channel and likes our videos. It genuinely helps us tremendously.
If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. That way you won't miss our next video.
And if you know a friend who's also learning English, please recommend our channel to them. Learning with a friend makes the experience more enjoyable.
It's time for us to say goodbye now. Thank you so much for practicing with us today. You're all doing an absolutely wonderful job.
Learning a new language isn't easy, but you're here and you're making the effort. That's truly fantastic.
Please remember to be kind and patient with yourself. It's perfectly okay to make mistakes. Mistakes are how we learn and improve.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and we'll see you again next time.
Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful day.